Hi guys, it's Rob here from gamepit.co.uk, and I just thought I would take a look at The Colonists. So this is a game that I've been playing over the last few weeks, and I'm about to review it over the next couple of days over on the website. But I thought I would just put out a video just to show people what the game is actually like. So before I jump into it, if you've ever played The Settlers, so not the later games, but The Settlers 1 or The Settlers 2, it's essentially the same game, but you operate little robots, as you can see on the screen there, rather than little settlers. So yeah, you're basically colonists rather than settlers, but same principle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one of the campaign missions. Now, they do take a long time to play. Um, I only got a bronze on that one because I didn't do very well on that one. I'm not going to jump into one that I've not done because I know that they'll take hours. I think that one took me about 3 or 4 hours to complete. So I'm going to jump in to two, if it will let me. This one took me 8 months and 14 days, which was around about half an hour or so. So I should be able to get this done in less than an hour. I am recording this at 4K, it's 60 FPS, and that takes a long time to render, or to encode, or process, whatever, with whatever YouTube does with it when you get the video. So I want to make sure it's not a full hour, if possible. Right, so in order to complete this mission, you need to build a small monument. You will have complete control over your colony, but if you ever find yourself in need of some guidance, you can always check the advisor. Let's access the advisor now to see what we need to do. So it is going to run through the tutorial, so I'll run through this with you just to show you what the game is like. So we have to press the R2 button and go into advisor and press cross. Welcome to the Advisor. Here you'll find details for the current mission goal, as well as a variety of useful tips and tricks to help you run a productive and successful colony. You'll be on your own from here on out. Remember, the Advise panel will always be available via the radial menu to help you and your colonists at any time. Good luck. So this basically gives you hints on what to do. So you got general tips on this side, which just gives you the information that it tells you, like, you know, how to make stone and whatnot. You got your mission goals in the top corner, which is build one small monument, and under that is the colony advice. That's a list of things that it recommends you do. So we've got no residences at the moment, no lumberjack. We need to expand the territory. There's no workshop. We need to find some iron and create some fuel. So let's just go out of that menu. So at the moment I've paused the game because we don't want the time to run out while we're planning. So all we do, hold R2, we want to go to build. First things we want to do is make sure that we've got a lumberjack. So if we pick a lumberjack, let's just put him down there. And obviously he's going to start digging away at the trees, so we need to make sure we've got a forestry so that they can refill it. So let's just build some roads. So if we go back to the menu and go to road. Now roads are built from these little pegs, I suppose, or posts. So if we build that out, and as you can see, it's got another one here, but you can only build a road so far. So what we want to do is put one there. Oh, okay, we went a bit wrong there, but see, we can't put one here though. You have to have at least 4 tiles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, to put a post. So we can't put one directly there. So if we put one there, there'll be a little robot that sits here who will then sort these out for us. And if we go into the forestry, we can go into the menu here to do the planting aspect, and we can pick where it's going to plant trees. So we're going to say basically refill anything that gets cut down in that area. Now, as well as the forestry, we also need a residential area. Oh, don't want to go into that yet. A residential area, because these guys generate energy, but I'll show you more of that in a minute. So we'll just do 2 of these for now, and we'll just build another road. And I'm pretty sure I am forgetting something, so I'll have a look at what that is in a minute. Let's see if I can remember. It's been a few days since I played this last. So we do need to expand, but we don't need to do that yet. All right, what we need is food. I totally forgot. Right, so we need a well to generate water. So I'll just stick a well there, because the well is only going to be providing water to the residential areas. And we just need some food. So there's no fish in the water by the looks of it. So we'll give ourselves a sheep farm. No, we'll do a vegetable farm first, I think. And we'll just stick this one down here. Again, the only ones that are going to be using food at the moment is these residential areas. And it's got a little symbol on here, the little yellow symbol, which basically means that we need to plant some vegetable plots. So if we select this, you can get the computer to set them itself, but we'll just do them. And this is a very bad placement. Don't build yours like this. All right, and we're going to press play, and as you can see, all our little colonists are going to be generated, and they're all going to come out. Right, so what we've got here at the moment is a small self-contained ecosystem. So the woodcutter is going to be cutting the wood here. The forestry people, whatever, they're going to be planting trees in the same area that are being cut down from. Now, the two residences are going to be getting their water from the well and their food from a vegetable farm. And with those two ingredients, they're going to generate energy, which is these little energy pods, like that. And they will be passed to the lumberjack in order to carry on cutting, because they won't cut if there's not enough energy. And that's the start. What we also need is a stone miner. So if we go to mining, there's different kinds of mines. At the moment, we only have surface mines, which will get stones, as you can see on the right. But when we get the other surface mines, we can get iron, coal, clay, and then up to salt, gold, and quartz. And you can also get actual mines. So these ones are the ones that go on the side of buildings. Whenever you find a mine, they're unlimited. So if you find one that's in the wall, that's unlimited. But like this, for example, is only a small deposit. So this one in particular only has 103 stone. And obviously once it gets to 103, it will then run out and you'll be out of stone. So what you need to do really is find all of the unlimited sources as soon as possible, which I think there's one over here or a couple over there. You can press R2, go to management and then map. Yeah, it just tells you what a map is. So up here, as you can see, they're all undiscovered deposits or mines that we can go into. Obviously, you can zoom in and out if you want to. You can even zoom right in, because the map is live, so you can see a top-down view of all your little colonists doing their own little thing. And obviously, on the right-hand side, you can do various filters if you just want to look for certain things. Let's go back here. What we also need is a research. So if we go to build and research, and we want to build a little workshop. I tend to buy 2 or 3 of these, but I'm just going to buy 1 at the moment. Let's just put it there. Not the best place to put it, but, you know, never mind. There we go. Now, the workshop, if we go into that and go into the... we're just going to technology, actually. Management and technology. So this is the research trees. So you've got construction, mining, agriculture, transportation, military, and science and industry. So you can pick those with R1 and L1. So like, what you want to work for in this case is construction 1. Construction 1 allows you to build bigger buildings, which for us at this point is the monument that we need to build. But obviously, in order to get construction 1, we need to both research scaffolding and stonemasonry. So if we do scaffolding first, and we're gonna... Oh, we can't actually do it yet. We need to do it once that's been built. But what we also need, if we're doing that one, is planks, I think. Yeah, this is... the lumberjack is making logs, but we need planks. So in that case, we need to build lumberjack sawmill, which is yet another place that will require energy. I totally forgot where it was then. Right, so this is another case where it's not gonna. We'll just do that. That'll be easy enough. If you also build stuff and you find that you can't build a road, you can build paths. Paths are just like these here. They I'll build one and show you. Paths can go anywhere, and they look like that. It means that a little robot won't sit on it, but it will still be able to carry stuff across it. But we don't need any of those at the moment. Right, so at the moment we're short on stone, and he's short on energy. So what we're going to do is prioritize this workstation by pressing triangle on it. So now when it starts passing stuff through, it will prioritize passing stuff to the stonemason first. And this is so good. If you've played the original couple of Settlers games, this will look very familiar, where you have a little settler on each road and they just pass the resources to each other. So instead of carrying it all the way, it just drops it there, that one picks it up, drops it there, then that one will come and pick it up and then drop it over there. It's really cool. It reminds me so much of Settlers 2. I loved Settlers 2 when I was younger. But now the woodcutter needs energy, so I'll prioritize that as well. We are going to have to make more residential. Let's actually build one more down there because we have got room. So I'll put that one there. This workshop still needs stone. So hopefully it'll get some more stone in a minute. You can research to make them mine or cut trees faster as well. Right, so that workshop is needed. So is the sawmill. I think the sawmill is more important. So let's prioritize the sawmill. Right, we can speed up to 4 times as well. So I'll put it on 4 times speed, so we're not sat around waiting for it to finish. That one's complaining for food, so we'll make a meat factory in a minute as well. Right, so there we go. So the sawmill is now done. So that'll take the logs and it will convert the logs into planks of wood. So we can use that for research, but we also need it for our watchtowers in the military. So again, just like Settlers, you have to build watchtowers in order to expand your territory. So if we just build a couple of roads, and then the little colonists will come down here. One thing that's different, well, there's quite a few things different, but one of the main things that's different about between this and Settlers is when a place has finished doing their job. So as you can see here, we've got a sawmill. That one's waiting for resources, so it can't do anything at the moment, but it stores planks of wood here that are finished, and it stores the raw logs over here which aren't done. So obviously it'll store them there, then it'll put them in there, then it'll make the logs and put them over planks and put them over here. When it's full of planks, it doesn't move them to the ship. It just literally sits there and it says it can't do any more because there's not enough room to do anything. So you have to make sure that you've got storage areas. These are very important, because if you don't have enough places to store your stuff, then you're just going to end up well, if you're backed up with items, then it's not necessarily that bad because it means you don't need them. But then when you do need them, you're waiting for them to recut the logs or to make the food and that, because it's not been able to store them elsewhere. So, best to be on top of things, especially when you get to the later levels, which are very intense and very hard. You have to be really strict with what you do. What you can also do as well, which I only found out the other day, if you click on a road, I believe it is it a road or is it a post? Yeah, if you click on a post and then press R1, you can actually tell it what items you allow to be passed. So if you're really good at this game, you can plan out whole routes and block anything other than certain materials to make sure that stuff goes down like a priority lane. while everything else goes elsewhere. So it's pretty cool, but obviously you have to really be into it and know what you're doing to do that. Right, I've started research. The names are all randomly generated as well. This guy has decided to call himself Dung. So our workshop is ran by Dung. So see who else we've got. We've got Avril, Berry, Yon, Garrett, Bruna, Jenny, September, Donald. Who are you? Your has he got a name? Akiko, and all of the individual people as well. That's Beatrice, Steve, Rochelle, Caroline. It's just great how it just randomly generates the names. What you can do as well, if you really want it, you can click on them and then press the R3 button, and you can type in your own name if you really want to. But I'll just leave it at that. There were a few questionable names the other day that popped up, which I mentioned to the developer, and they've had them removed because they may be real names in certain parts of the world, but they are a bit. They could have been classed as being offensive in other places, so they were very prompt in sorting that out for us. I'm not going to say what they were, but yeah, they were quite. They were funny, but also a bit shocking. Anyway, right. So the other weird thing about this is the storage yard. If you build a storage yard, they won't just dump excess items in the storage yard like you would think they would. Instead, you have to go into the storage yard and tell it what you allow to be put in there. So we're going to say they could put this storage yard only holds 40 as well. So we'll say they can put 20 planks in there, and they can put up to 20 stone. And you can overlap them as well. So we'll just say they can do 5 water in there as well. And now, as those items, if there's any excess, like there will be for the water, they will start getting carried into there once that's been built. It still needs 2 logs at the moment, though. Is there a reason why we can't get any logs? Yes, because they're all getting cut up because it's being prioritised. Let's deprioritize that. And it should hopefully send the logs for building. Well, that one didn't, but this one should do. Oh, they're not doing another one. 1 second. I'll just fast forward it a little bit. There we go. So there's a bit of energy. And it should as well, if we click on the log, it would tell us where it's going. So that one is going towards the watchtower, which we don't really want at the moment. We want this. So let's prioritize that. Has it changed where it's going to? Oh. No, that's still going to the watchtower. So the next one is going to be going towards the storage yard. So if we now press R2 and go to advisor, it's telling us to build a watchtower, so we're on top of that. Find iron ore, we'll do that in a minute. Research construction 1, that's what we're working on. And we need to create fuel as well. So fuel is coal or charcoal, just like Minecraft. And I think there's coal over there, so we'll wait until we've expanded over there. What we need to do is have a fully working place over here. But as you can see, they're getting hungry. So it's got plenty of water, but no food. And it needs food to create energy. So what we'll do is build a sheep farm. So we can slaughter all of the sheep. And instead of putting all the sheep down ourselves, if we go into the menu and go into the sheep pastures, we can press square and it will automatically place as many as it can in the right place. So once that's been built, it will start breeding sheep and it will start slaughtering them for meat. Now you can also do fishing piers, but there's no fish here, so there's absolutely no point in doing that. There's also, when you've leveled up, you can do orchards to make apples. I think that makes apple juice or something, that one. You can make tea and then bread, and you can also get cows which get slaughtered, and also you have the leather which you can use for other stuff as well. So let's just see, we need to expand down here as well, I think. So let's just do another one down here. So the military, we can rotate the item and just stick it there. Now this is a good example of where I've placed this, but as you can see, it's not connected. If I go to R1, road post, not connected to a road post, because I built it here, and as you can see, there's a little gap, but there's not enough room there to build a road. Well, there is, but we're going to pretend there's not. So all you do, you go into path and extend the path, and there you go, it's sorted. We are very short on wood though, so can I build another lumberjack? Lumberjack, can I build another one around here somewhere? No. Maybe. Can we sneak one in there? No? Huh. I would have thought I would have fit one there, but obviously that tree's in my way. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell this lumberjack, this forestry to stop, and we're going to tell the lumberjack, using the priority chopping, to get rid of these trees here. And then we're going to fast forward it. Now, because we've stopped it from planting more trees, and we're telling this lumberjack to cut these down, we will have room to build another one. Now, the one thing you can't do is you can't bulldoze trees just to get rid of them. You have to manually have someone chop them down. So let's see if I can now build... Not yet. Okay. We need to get rid of that tree there as well. Is he going to cut that tree down? Yes, he is set to do it. Okay. Lumberjack. There we go. So now that that's on, we can turn the forestry back on, and we can tell it to get back to cutting down all of these trees. I think I just messed that up. Let's just do that one more time. There we go. And we've got a second forestry there now as well, that's fine. Right, so we are going to need more of these. Oh, the watchtowers have been occupied as well, so it's now expanded. We've got more stone over here. And more trees. So we're going to need a lumberjack to cut these trees down. We don't necessarily need a forestry because we just want to get rid of these trees. So I'll just do that for now. And we'll build a watchtower in a minute. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I made it a bit too short, but there we go. There's all the meat, as you can see, which is now being carried down here. What I am going to do is build a small storage yard. We'll just stick it there. And what we'll do is we'll tell it to store meat here. Just meat, nothing else but meat. Oh no, actually we'll do meat and veg. Where's veg? There it is. Oh. Don't know why it went off then. There we go. So we'll do meat and veg. And that way, there'll always be a supply of food for these guys. So they'll continue to generate energy. It does look like we have got quite a bit of energy now. Got quite a bit of stock on stone and planks. Watchtower's still taking a long time to be made. Actually, it is taking a very long time, isn't it? I bet it's because all the bloody logs are being used to be cut up, aren't they? Right, we're going to need more energy as well. So what I'm going to do is build more of these. We have got some more food now. Oh, why does it keep going off? No, residents. There we go. So we have got quite a few bits of food now. That's going to be far too many, but I don't care. It's not important. We just need to... Oh. Oh no. Not enough. Bulldoze. Right, we need this to go there and then down there. There we go. Right, so as you can see, we have got a wood problem at the moment, but that is stemming from energy, or lack of. Because as you can see, this woodcutter here has no energy. That one has all the energy. We'll take the priority off that. Stone we not really need at the moment, so we'll take priority off that. And we'll take priority off the storage. But they all need energy. So hopefully once all these have been built, we'll start to have spare energy. Well, actually, I've not even checked. Has my research finished? No, 38%. Right, we are going to build another research as well, because I want to try and get this mission done within an hour. So, there we go. Let's just build a road from there to there. So we'll be able to research more with that. But what we need as well is a military down here again, because we need to continuously expand. If we don't, oops, then we'll never find all of the resources that we need. There's iron, unlimited iron, and there's coal, which is for fuel, so we can burn the iron into steel, which I don't think we'll be doing in this mission, but it is there when we need it. Right, you still need energy, so these houses are now finishing off getting built. Now what we could do with doing is building a military down here. I don't know if that's going to fit. I want to try and get it so that we can make a road from there over here. If I put it there, yes, we'll put it there. Oh, but it's not letting me do. Won't let me do a path. Let me do a path, but not a road. That's fine. Kind of goes against what I was trying to do, but you know, never mind. Now this guy, we need to prioritize to just simply get rid of these trees here. So we've got a place to build a watchtower so we can expand that way. I think there might be some over there as well, but we're going to ignore that. As long as we've got the iron and the coal, I think we should be good to go. What we're trying to build is this small monument here, which requires iron, plank, and stone. Now iron, we need to smelter, which is iron. There we go. A blast furnace, iron, and fuel. So as you can see on the right, it uses iron ore and coal to make iron. So we're going to need coal, iron, a furnace, and the furnace is made from getting construction 1. May sound confusing, or I may sound confusing, but it's not. It's kind of straightforward. It just takes a little while to get used to. Dung's workshop. Takes a little bit to get used to. But it is essentially just like settlers. Which is great, because I love settlers. So cool. But obviously, because we're robots, you don't have to worry about feeding your colonists. So you won't see people dying or anything like that, because they don't need anything. You only need for food. to generate the fuel because it mixes them together to make fuel. They're not eating it, so you don't have to worry about stuff like that. Now, in later levels, there are some that involve combat, so you'll be invaded by other colonists and you have to defend yourself, which is by the military tab here. So you got all the different, you can get weapons and cannons and stuff like that to defend yourself with. I haven't tried any of those levels yet, but I imagine they're going to be pretty tricky. Right, it says a workshop is available, so... Alright, so we've researched that one. So now we need to do stonemasonry. And then we'll be able to do that one. Oh, we've got one spare as well, so... At the moment, we've only got level 1 workshops, so we can't do anything in level 2. You can upgrade them, but not yet. So we can do construction speed, mining speed. So we can mine coal, iron ore, and clay. That's what we need. Otherwise, you won't be able to actually mine them. So we'll get that research being done as well. That one still needs wood. I'm sure there should be plenty of wood now. Everyone's got energy. I thought I wouldn't have had enough food for these, but it seems like I've got plenty actually. Even got one little bit of spare in there. Now you will start having stuff like that, as you can see, like this one here, it's a good example. You've got a load of things like stored and they're just swapping as they all throw them in there, and they have to wait there until there's a spare slot to throw some on the road. When you start getting bigger places and you haven't efficiently planned it out like I haven't, you'll find that a lot of the roads get clogged up, and when it does that, you can't really do anything unless you build more roads or start planning a lot better. So it's really cool how it does that. I didn't think it would do stuff like that, but the road management is really good. But like I said, if you do like prioritize, like say I prioritize this and this is waiting for stuff that's in there, then the robot will automatically pick up the ones that are in priority first. So even if there is a roadblock like that, you can still progress and get the things you need as long as you prioritize the right buildings. Let's see, so this one's now finished, this watchtower. There we go. So we're going to need 2 more, I think. We're going to need 1 up here to get the iron, and we're going to need 1 down here to get the coal. Now, I am building this very crudely because I just want to get the mission completed. But obviously, when you're playing this, you would want to build it efficiently and a lot better than this. And I've totally cocked up with that, so let's just put that there. That is a pathetic road. Right, so we can now go down here. There is stone down there, but I don't think we need stone. But it's there if we do. There you go. So that's them. Now there is other things you can look at as well. If you go into management, you got like your colony statistics. So it shows you how productive you are, and like all your different resources and that. And I didn't even realise this, but when you go on it now, it shows like a live overview of where things are moving. So there's the different. That's all the different routes of where these items went to. Which is pretty cool. Building priorities. You can set up priorities of all the different buildings that you've got. Technology we've looked at. Obviously, like I said, you've got your map where you can just go and look at the top-down overview if you really want to. See what the advisor says. So the advisor still says find iron, do construction, check your map, and create fuel. Now, fuel we're going to get by mining coal, and iron is up there. So we've just got to wait now for this. So this seems to be quite efficient. No one's wanting anything. Apart from the constructions, obviously. Right, 2 watchtowers are finished. Oh, we've got an idle workstation as well, so one of them is finished. Here we go. So they're now both done, so we can now research construction 1, which is going to require, let's have a look. It needs 15 stone, 15 planks, and it uses 3 energy tubs a day. Okay, so stone and planks. We've got plenty of stone in here. We've got 15 stone in there, so that's all the stone sorted. So it's just the planks we need, but we should be able to start getting those cut if I prioritize the sawmill. So I don't think we can actually build coal mines yet. No, because we're still waiting on this workshop, which needs 7 more planks. So we're going to prioritize that because we want to get that out of the way first. Now there is an unlimited iron and some more coal over here, but we don't need those, I don't think. Right, watchtower's done, so then we can start getting coal once this is done as well. So we just fast forward it and then click on it, we should be able to watch it go up. So we're on 13 planks, and there's 14. So we need 6 more planks. There we go, it's 5 more planks. 4. 3. 2. 1. So we need 1 more plank. There we go. There's a plank. Now we slow it down again. And now we should be able to build mining. Oh. Well, that didn't work as planned. I thought you were... What? We were building that, which should have done it. Well, let's mine the salt quartz now. We don't need them. Has it just not shown up because I clicked it too early? Oh, okay. So if you hover over it, it tells you, even though I've got mining 1, which is what I've just been doing, we still need construction 1 as well. So without construction, we can't build them. So that's fine. So we'll just set you to increase the mining speed. That'll do. How far are you? 60%. So we'll prioritize you now. You need 11 planks of wood. Okay. Oh my god, he's cut down all of that. Now, the good thing about this as well is when you go into the lumberjack and you pick the area, it doesn't have to be near it, from what I recall. Let's just double check. See, my lumberjack's all the way down here, but I can tell him to come up here and cut it. Obviously, it would take him longer to go all the way over there, but it means you don't have to keep destroying your buildings and then rebuilding them. You can just point them to where the thing is that you want them to mine, which is pretty cool. Right, so we need this to finish basically. So let's just fast forward through this. Just 6 more. Like I said, if you do like Settlers or even games like Tropico, then you're going to love this game. I'm really having fun with it. This mission is one of the easiest ones because it's obviously the first mission after the tutorial. But it does get a lot trickier as the maps get bigger and you get like scarcer resources and you have to prioritize better, because obviously I've got a mess going on at the moment with this. But you have to really prioritize stuff and make sure that you're on top of everything. Otherwise, you're not going to meet the targets. Like I said, that last mission that I did yesterday or the day before, you had to finish it in, I think it was 2 or 3 years, which in game is about an hour or 2 hours. And it took me about 4 or 5 hours to complete the game because I just got so lost and so confused, and I didn't prioritize things properly, so it all messed up, and it took a lot longer. Right, here we go. So we can now do a surface mine 2, which will let us mine coal, which is what we need over here. So if I just put you there, and that should be fine. And we can also do a real shaft mine, where we shove it in there, and that will now mine an unlimited amount of iron. Let's just do the tell it where to mine. I don't think we need to, but stick it in there. So that means we're going to get coal and we're going to get iron. And can we build an iron smelter? Yes, we can. A blast furnace, as it's called on here. Stick it on there. And then that means research a small monument. We can start building a small monument which gives boosts to certain items. That will speed up everything within its local vicinity. So we'll build that. But to build a small monument, we need 20 iron, 10 planks, and 20 stone. Now, stone shouldn't be a problem. Planks shouldn't be a problem. And then we just need to smelt those. Now, those planks, those stone may run out, so I'm going to build another watchtower here. So I've got another supply of stone. There you go. Just in case these, yeah, 'cause these are all going to use stone to be built. And there's only 36 stone there, so I need to 35 now. So we need to make sure we've got a stone supply. Because that can also happen if you run out of a supply of a needed resource. The whole thing can come to a standstill because you've just got absolutely nothing generating the stuff that you need. I'm going to do Cobbled Roads as well. With that, you can build a little building that you feed stone into, and a little construction bot will come out and turn all the roads into stone floors, so that they can the robots can move faster. And then later on, when you know how to make bricks, you can make brick roads, and they also make you go even faster. Now, unfortunately, they're not yellow bricks, but they are a brick road. Let's just get another mine here. You can do a surface mine too, but there's no point. Now, there's something I totally forgot as well, so I need to sort this out. Oh, why did I do that? Why have I done this? Yeah, one thing that I just totally forgot about. These require... If I go into it... Oh, it's not going to show it yet, I don't think. Oh, there we go. As you can see, they require a blue canister with a yellow top of energy. Now, these houses... Oh, that's not a house. Is this a house? Yeah. Generate the canisters with a green circle on it. They're not the same energy. So we're going to have to upgrade our houses to level 2. So level 2 will generate the correct energy for what we need over there. But as you increase the level of houses, their wants increase. So they're going to now need the apples that I mentioned before. So we put an apple press here. And we're going to need some actual apple trees. So if we just do this one here. One should do for the purpose of this, because it does a lot of apple trees. So that'll get the apple trees, they'll go in there, they'll make apple juice, and then they'll come down here and feed these. I've only got 3, because I can't convert all of them, because I've still got like these stonemasons and that use the old energy. What you're technically supposed to do is upgrade these as well, so that they become better, but also require the new energy. But I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Construction speed 1 has increased as well, so let's see what else we can change. Let's do the speed at which research gets done. Right, now this is where things will start to fall apart, because obviously I need certain resources that I may not have. And what are they waiting for? Is it stone? Oh. Yeah, stone and planks they need. Now these should be generating enough electricity to cover them. Right, so it is starting to bring them down. Just all depends on what they're using the stone to build first. I don't know what to prioritize. It's not going into the statue, is it? Looks like it might be, but we don't want it to go into the statue first. Like, this needs 4 planks and 4 stones. So it's even got an issue with planks. Look, there's no trees. Where's all my trees? The forestry is on, but it's just not planting the trees. I think if they've got 3 woodcutters cutting down the same set of trees. Okay, let's build another forestry. Now I am getting close to 47 minutes, so I'm hoping we can get this mission done, but I don't think we're gonna. Right, I think the resources are coming over here, aren't they? Because these are the first things that I've put to be built. Now, there is stone there. I don't want to do this, but let's try and expand there. Yeah, I don't think I'll have enough time to do that at all. Shaft miners finished construction, which is you, but you aren't getting energy. You need energy. And the apple press is done, but the apple orchard isn't. There we go, the orchard is now. So they're going to be generating the energy, but there's nothing that needs the energy right now. Let's prioritize building one of these. Is that a woodcutter? Let's just destroy that one actually. I don't need it anymore. There we go. All it's doing is eating all my trees over there, and I don't want it to. Right, so one of these is now about to be upgraded, which means it will be starting to generate the energy for the other place. That's my smelter, that's my surface mine for those. That also requires the new energy. Right, anyway, we're approaching 50 minutes, so I'm going to end it in a minute. But yeah, just one last overview then. So if you like the look of it, I said it's like the old Settlers games. So you start off with your rocket and you start building all the different things in this little city builder. So we've got woodcutter to do the wood, then we've got the sawmill to turn the wood into planks, and then we have residences that generate energy, but you have to provide food and water to residences to create that energy, which is then given to the buildings to do their job. And then once you upgrade all these, you then have to have further like food sources to feed them. And then when you get bigger buildings, you need a bigger energy, and so on. And then you get all the different things that you can build and the different structures, and it gets quite confusing and quite complicated, but it's really fun. And once you, as long as you can invest the time into it, you'll have a lot of fun playing the game, I reckon. I personally really enjoy this game. Like I said, I think I've played about 20 hours, and I've only done about 4 or 5 missions because I keep replaying them, trying to beat the times and trying to get all of the gold awards, which I've only done on about 2 or 3 of them so far. But yeah, it's really cool. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to show you me completing this, because let's just see what I actually need. I need iron. I've got 1 iron. That's generating coal, which is going in there. Well, it's got 2 iron. Will I be able to finish this mission? 7 stone. If we prioritize that, and then prioritize the mine, and prioritize these 2, and then take the priority off everything else. Oh. I'm just going to see if we can get this done within 8 minutes. So it just needs 2 stone and 15 iron. Now, stone wise, let's prioritize that one as well. I might actually be able to do it. They're getting the coal. It needs energy though, doesn't it? Yeah, it needs energy. That one's got a little bit of energy, but it is still mining. Alright, so all we need is 8 bits of iron. Yeah, we should be able to do this. We've got 7 minutes. We should be able to generate 8 bits of iron in that time. I don't even think it needs 8 now. It's probably less than that. 7. Let's zoom in and get a good shot of it while we look at it. There we go. So you should be able to see it being built. So we need 5 more bits of iron. 4. 3. 2. When we get down to 1, I'll slow it down. I honestly didn't think I would get this complete in an hour. I think it took me about an hour and a half the first time I did this mission. Oh, come on, why has it got a red dot on it? Oh, there we go. There's one there. Right, it just needs 1 more bit of iron, which... Let's see if we can follow it. So it's being smelted now. Wait, there it is. It snuck out the back entrance. There we go. So the iron is on its way to the monument. I do like how you can do that. You can see exactly where the items are going by clicking on them. Oh, here we go. It's about to build it. And it should be mission complete. There we go. Mission complete. And it built a nice little monument. Amazing, you achieved a gold medal. 6 months and 9 days. That's actually the fastest time I've done on that mission. But yep, so that was a brief, I guess, yeah, a brief look at the colonists. Just like the settlers, but your robots. A bit more modern, new mechanics and whatnot. As I said, I've not tried the combat missions yet, but I'm guessing they're going to be pretty tough. So as you see the campaign, I'm guessing these are the ones with combat, and then they're just the ones based on building. You got challenges, so these are really hard. I have tried these. So there are various different challenges that you have to do within a certain amount of time if you want to win. And they're actually also related to trophies. So I'm pretty sure each of them has its own trophy. So if you unlock the legendary and all these, you'll get what's that? 3, 6, 9, 12 trophies. And you got a sandbox if you just want to go in and do a sandbox. Just pick pretty much whatever options you want and what colour you want the colonists to be. And there's also a nice list of missions, of maps to play on. Obviously, you can load games that you've been on before, and the options are just your general stuff. You've got like your rotations, inverting, sensitivity, you get your different audio settings, and there's a bunch of different languages. So yeah, if you like the colonists, check it out. Pretty sure it's on every platform that's out there. I've been playing it on my PS5. It is a PS4 game, but I've been playing it on PS5 via backwards compatibility. This video has been recorded at 4K in 60 FPS via the PS5's inbuilt recorder. I'm not sure what the resolution of the game is or the frame rate. Pretty sure it's 60 FPS, but I'm not sure on the resolution. But the video that's been uploaded to YouTube is technically 4K. It's just the actual resolution of the game may not be 4K, but I don't know. It looks great on my TV. That's all that matters to me. If you have any questions about it, let me know down in the comments below. I have played a bit of a game, and I'm going to be playing it a bit more before I review it. And the review will be on gamepit.co.uk. So that's GAMEPITT.co.uk. That's my website. The review will be there in the next couple of days or so. Check it out. Check us out. And I will catch you all in my next video.